Why always me? 1. Mario Balotelli. You wanted to see what a women's prison was like, so you drove into the grounds of one when you passed one with the gate left open. What was it like, Mario? And was your brother as curious, sat there with you in the high-powered Mercedes, or was it all your idea, Mario? Would your brother have preferred to have just gone home? What did you expect to find, Mario, in the grounds of the women's prison in Brescia, in the region of Lombardy, in northern Italy? Hey, Mario? Calogero Lopresti said, we saw a high-powered Mercedes coupe come through the gates with 2 lads on board, and after a few minutes we realised Balotelli was one of them. They were questioned for 30 minutes to get their details, and by the end both were frightened. Balotelli said he was sorry. They said they had seen the gate was open and went in without knowing that you need special permission to visit a jail. They added they were especially curious at the fact it was a women's prison. Only more questions, Mario. You found only more questions. 2. Almost a year later, with international teammates Gigi Buffon and manager Cesare Prandelli, he visited another prison, the Saliziano prison in Florence, to deliver to the inmates some inspirational words and to talk to them about your iPod. Why prisons, Mario? It's not women's prisons, it seems. Rather, it's prisons in general that fascinate you, Mario. Why? 3. On the football field, you are a king. On the football field, you wheel and loop like a swallow. The football field is no prison. The opposing team, no fit jailer for you, Mario. One overhead kick could open any lock. One dazzling run into the opponent's box could, too, open any lock. One long-range pass splitting their side in half, as well, that could open any lock. And so on and so on. On the football field, you were free. 4. But off the field, Mario, we see you a prisoner of your fortune. Dear Mario, I hope this letter finds you well, and quite well. I just wanted to drop you a line to thank you for your visit to Saliziano last month. I enjoyed your talk very much. I'm a big fan of yours, Mario. I find you an inspiration. I like the way you seem never to let things get you down for long, and how you always bounce back from the disappointments life will sometimes throw at us. My life has contained many such disappointments recently, Mario. When you visited, I thought it was extremely interesting to hear you talk about your iPod. I was very glad that when waiting to take the pitch against Spain last month, you were not, as the press has said, just listening to a selection of your favourite songs, but were actually, in fact, checking the results of the other matches taking place that night. I have long wondered which albums are on your iPod, Mario. I like the English bands. You will understand that my current situation makes it difficult for me to keep on trend as far as music goes. However, I do what I can. That I currently find myself resident here, Mario, seems like someone's idea of a very bad joke to me. I assure you, I am a person of respectability and high social status. I have worked hard all my life and never done anyone any harm. When I get out of here, you must please do me the honour of paying me and my beautiful family a visit at our hillside villa. Please ignore anything you may have read about my case in the newspapers, Mario. Journalists are lying shits. I have no idea what my accountants were up to. How are you finding Manchester? I am following your progress with Manchester City very interestedly. I think Mancini is a good man. I've never been to Manchester, but from what I read, I think it will not be the place for me. However, I hope Manchester is treating you well. Perhaps if I'm ever in Manchester, we could meet up. That said, though, I don't know why I would ever be in Manchester. Anyway, thanks once again for the visit. Please take care. Yours truly.
Okay.